Now, when did I spill coffee on me? Ugh. Let's try this again. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So if you notice something different, yes, I did get lash extensions. So typically when I do have lash extensions, I kind of have to switch up how I apply my makeup just because I have to be more gentle around my lash area than I typically would be. So if you are interested to see my tips and tricks on how I apply my makeup when I have lash extensions, then please keep watching. Okay, so I've already prepped my skin. I'm using my Dr. Jart's moisturizer. I also use my MAC Mineralized Charged Water. I love this stuff so much. So I use this before I place my moisturizer, so I probably should have showed that before, but details. And then also our Tatcha Silk Canvas is on as well, and I've stayed committed. I use the line. And I've already done my brows. So I've used Lime Crime's Bushy Brow in Brownie, so it looks like this. It's a really small wand, so it's easy to get into the brow hairs. All of the labeling and everything wore off, but it was like more of like a metallic magenta pink on it. I'm gonna first prep my eyes using my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So when I'm talking about I have to be more gentle, I have to be cautious about the lash line just because I don't want to disturb the lashes that are glued onto my natural lashes. I don't want to run the risk of, you know, tangling them up or just, you know, pulling them out by accident. So I am still super careful. I mean, I'm normally careful around my eye area, but I'm extra careful when I have lash extensions on. Also, I got a new mirror. Hey! So one of my good friends, my sister Mark, told me I had to get rid of my Kat Von D mirror. And he made me get a Jeffree Star mirror. Okay. So I'm going to be placing on my Painterly Paint Pot with my synthetic brush. So when it comes to putting this on, I know I'm like teasing. So when it comes to putting this on, I kind of stamp at my lash line and pull upwards. One, I don't want to get any extra product that doesn't need to be on my lashes on the lash. And two, I want to make sure I get that whole lash line. So the reason I wanted lash extensions is because during this time of year where I live in the Midwest, it is extremely dry. So when I wear false lashes, my eyes tend to water, and we all know what happens when your eyes water and you wear false lashes. The band then lifts and lifts, and that's just not cute. I don't want to have to carry around glue, you know, with me at all times so I can re-adhere my lash. Not something I want to do. No one has time for that. So I went yesterday to get my lashes placed on. I went to my best friend. Her name is Cassie.
Did a volume set on Caitlin, and each individual natural lash that she has had a handmade volume fan placed on all of them. This is going to give her a false lash effect without actually having to put false lashes on all the time.
I hate mascara, so that is why I love lash extensions. They just make getting ready so much easier.
So right now I'm kind of just brushing everything through, placing them where I want them, and then I'm going to take this tool called a nano mister and mist Caitlin's eyelashes. It helps flash cure the glue and helps with any redness or irritation that may have been caused during the application since your eyes are closed for such a long period of time.
It's gonna feel like that thing you go through at the zoo. It's gonna mist me.
It's gonna feel like that. Okay, are you ready?
Yep. Oh my god, it definitely does.
Yeah.
It smells better than the thing at the zoo.
Well, I would hope. We're not at the zoo. After that is done, you just go in and fan everything dry. I've already gone through and made sure each lash was perfectly placed and everything was separated properly before I nano misted her.
If you guys ever need any lash tips or tricks, whether it be for your lash extensions or your natural lashes, definitely follow Cassie. I will have her Instagram handle posted in the bottom corner. So I'm still just placing all of this on. This mirror's harder to hold though, it's so big. Also, if you notice, I didn't conceal under my brows today because we are going for more of a natural look. Another thing I love about lash extensions now, I love my NARS Climax mascara. I love my L'Oreal Telescopic mascara. I hate putting mascara on. So that is another thing I absolutely love about lash extensions is I don't have to do any of that. So it definitely speeds up my getting ready time. So a tip you definitely need to know is that you have to brush your lashes. You just have to. I mean, they're so fluffy. Like, look how full and beautiful.
It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die. It's so fluffy.
I'm literally obsessed. So Cassie was telling me that the shorter the lash, the more defined your lash line is, which I really enjoy. So it's super important to have a lash tech that tells you these things, that really, investigates on what you want and what is best for your natural lash. So if you are interested in lash extensions, make sure that you research, you ask all these questions before you commit. Because there are a ton of people out there that are just in it for the money and not for the benefit of you and your lashes. That's with everything too though. That's just business. We know that. So another exciting thing that I received is my first Wayne Goss brush. I'm so excited. So this is the Wayne Goss in 03. So it is a crease blending brush. It's so soft. So soft. So what made me want to try different brushes other than my MAC brushes are that MAC switched to all synthetic. And I do love a synthetic brush when it comes to packing product onto my lid, but not so much when it comes to blending in my crease. I do prefer more of a natural hairbrush. That being said, I wanted to start, exploring different options when it comes to high quality brushes because your tools are everything. And I just know that I'll beat my MAC brushes to death and I'll cry when I don't have another brush just like it. That is why I wanted to go ahead and try his brushes. I know that these are some of the best. I did order it from Beautylish. I also ordered my Jeffree Star mirror from Beautylish as well. I love that website. If you have never heard of it or you haven't shopped on there, I really recommend you doing that. They have a ton of great brands and they are literally so sweet. So let me show you guys my package. It's a little disheveled because I obviously opened it. So this is the package. This is what it came in. It has the Jeffree Star. Beautylish presents Jeffree Star. So it has the adorable tissue paper of all of his tattoos. It also has the mirror case. It came with, let me drop some of this stuff out because I can't see in here. Oh, they have the best samples. So this is also great. What a convenient time for me to get this as a sample is some micellar water. So this is great if you have lash extensions to clean your lashes. It's also gentle on them as well. And then they also sent me, here it is. They also sent me this adorable card telling me to enjoy my products and hope I return soon. I absolutely love when businesses write you those personal cards. I'm a sucker for it because it just shows that you are important to their business and that they really do appreciate you. Shop Beautylish. If you haven't, go explore it. They're awesome. Let's get back into this eyeshadow. So I just want to go for more of a I'm trying to see what palettes are around. I'm just gonna go for more of a natural like eye today because I do plan on wearing a red lip, so I want my focus to be my lips today. So I think I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Soft Glam palette. The first color I'll go in with is going to be Orange Soda as my transition. I already love this brush. It's so soft. So sometimes I feel like blending brushes tend to like scratch my eye, if that makes sense. Like they're a little rough. This one is not at all. It is so soft. Okay, now I'm just gonna repeat on the other side. Every time I sit down, my nose runs. Why? Nothing makes me more angry. Okay, so when it comes to just placing crease shades, you don't have to be as gentle around the lashes because you're obviously in the crease. You never want to just like go straight into that lash line and start like going back and forth. So I'm still just making sure everything is blended out. Can you tell I just woke up? Like literally my eyes are still so puffy. Now I'm gonna go in with my MAC 221 brush. This is a natural hair as well. And I'm gonna take Burnt Orange in the palette and I'm just gonna start placing this in the crease. So I'm excited to be going and working at my old MAC counter, my old MAC home, to help them out today. I know they just came out with the monochrome collections, so that is what we will be focusing on. I wanted to make sure that my look was like very warm and matched the red I'll be wearing. Just defining the crease. And then going back in with my Wayne Goss 03 brush, just blending that out. So I kind of moved my lashes in the front as you can see, so having a spoolie to brush them out is definitely key. And you want to be gentle when you brush them. I'm going to repeat on the other side. I'm feeling extra dry today and I don't like it at all. So now that I have everything blended out on the eye, I think that I'm just going to keep it kind of like this, just more defined, more natural today. I'm going to go place my foundation on and we will be right back. Okay, so now that we have everything else complete, so I have on my highlight, my contour / bronzer, I have on my blush, and I also placed on my lip, we are going to finish the eye. So typically with lash extensions, I do not put liner on. I'll put like a pencil down on the bottom, but I avoid putting anything on top. So if you're somebody that has lash extensions or wants lash extensions but needs to wear liner, then you definitely want to use more of a cream liner for the top lash line. So like my Inglot 77, or I know MAC has Black Track that you can use as well, or any kind of form of gel liner. You just want to avoid anything that has oil in it that can loosen the adhesive on the lash, and then they all will fall out. So to finish the bottom lash line, I'm going to be going back into my Anastasia Soft Glam palette, and I'm using my MAC 221 brush. I'll dip back into Burnt Orange we used the first time, and I'm just gonna whisk this right underneath my lower lash line. And then connecting it to the outer portion. And then I'll just repeat on the other side. Alrighty, so going back in with the Wayne Goss 03 brush, I'm gonna just make sure everything is blended out the way I like it. So yes, I do more dramatic looks when I do have lash extensions. Today I just wanted to focus on the lip, and since I did just freshly get them done, I wanted to make sure that there wasn't so much eye makeup on that I had to remove tonight. But when I do remove my eye makeup, I do use micellar water. So this is the Bioderma Hydro Bio, and then I also have the Senso Bio. So 2 micellar waters. I just got this one from my Beautylish package. This was my free sample. So it was super nice. Like, that's a huge sample. Thank you, Beautylish. So these are great to clean your lashes or to remove your makeup. You definitely want to use like a lint-free cotton pad. Or I also have my MAC Micellar Gently Off wipes. These are great too. So now that we have our eyeshadow placed, I'm gonna place on my mascara. So I'll be using my L'Oreal Telescopics. When it comes to mascara and my lash extensions, the whole reason I get them is so that I do not have to put mascara on my top lashes. So I avoid putting mascara on at all costs on my top lashes. And I'm just gonna take my mascara brush and I'm going to make sure I'm clump free. Like I said before, this is definitely more of a lip focused look, so our eyes kind of take a back seat to that. I think that'll do. And then just going back in with my mascara brush and brushing out my lashes. Dang it. Every time I do that, I keep getting mascara underneath my lash line. So since I just did my eyes on camera, I will list down in the description below what I am wearing. My lip is MAC Cherry Lip Pencil and the Fenty Stunna Lip Paint in Uncensored. That is how I do apply my makeup when I do have lash extensions. So obviously I will have these for a while, so you will see in future videos more on how I create looks when I do have lash extensions. What I really like about these volume lashes is that they still give me the same effect as a false lash. I've had lashes in the past to where they're more just lengthening, and when I add on shadow, they kind of disappear and it defeats the purpose of them altogether. So I definitely love these. I love how fluffy they are, and they're really lightweight too. They're so comfortable. So the last step I need to do is I'm gonna brush my lashes out one final time, being gentle as I brush them. There we go. I know you probably can't see it on camera. I'm having an awful skin day. My skin is so dry right now, and I do not know why. I do know why, because it's dry outside. So yes, thank you so much for coming to watch this, and I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye, guys.